What's up, Broham Nation? This is Colonel Twerkins, and I'm back with another Hired Ops info video. Let's rap a taste about it. So, a lot of information. Let's get started. It's going to be $9.99 US, and that's the planned starter price. They changed the name. Initially, it was going to be a larger scale with some major changes to the original Contract Wars, and it would be basically a port for the Steam platform. But they wanted to do more than that and tell a story about the life of mercenaries in a PMC. This would also become associated with Russia 2028, even closer than it already was. Some of the things that are being changed is a big rebalance of key parameters, starting with weapons, going on to skills, and ending in basic parameters like movement speed, reloading, and switching of weapons. They're also going to introduce sprint and peeking, which is going to definitely help in direct contact situations by making better use of shelters. Peeking out, that type of thing. And then the use of combined sights, allowing you to have a sight and a scope, etc. Much like Escape from Tarkov has added as a mechanic in their game as well. So also there's going to be new game modes, rebalanced old and new maps, a new system of clans, matchmaking, building bases, so much more. They don't really want to give out too much information right now on the base building, but they're trying to do something that's aligned with the mercenary spirit, and it's going to be really interesting. So now the fighter skill upgrade system is going to have both common skills that are available to all classes and then specialized skills locked to a particular class. They'll go over that more in the upcoming announcements. And with those specialized skills, it's much like the elite skills that you can get up to in Escape from Tarkov. So now they're, basically it goes like this: Contract Wars, Hired Ops, Escape from Tarkov, and Russia 2028. As far as the chronological order, also they're using Unity again like before. Just keep up, with the website and the social media. I'll put links in the description, and you'll get more information on the early access and when it releases. I don't have that yet. They're going to totally redo the clan system. They're going to be using Glico 2, which is a leading competitive industry standard for matchmaking and ranking. Those of you who know about that will be excited. And they're going to be actively testing the system, and they will tell us at some point how it all works. But it's going to be one of the biggest and most important elements that they want feedback on during the early access. People have seen the grenade launcher and they ask how can they get it. At the start of early access, the grenade launcher will be available only in the team elimination mode while playing as VIP. But in the future, they plan to introduce the possibility of using it for regular character classes. About the referral system, bonus weapons, they can only they're unique and they can only be obtained by meeting the conditions of the referral program. So it says, I've invited a few friends and they've signed up. So when will I get my bonuses? The referral reward program will be delivered with the launch of early access. Please note that in order to receive your prizes, you should ensure that your friends have connected to the Steam accounts, to their Steam accounts and their Facebook. Well, mainly their Steam accounts. And I'll put a link in the description so you can sign up through my link. It'll help me to finish out my rewards. And they also got to have a copy of the game in their Steam library. So now people wonder what's going to happen to Contract Wars after the release of Hired Ops. Well, they're going to be giving continued support for the project as long as possible, and as long as people have interest. Now they have a book coming out, and the book and the general Russia 2028 universe are in the works by Battlestate Games, and they presume that in time they will reply with more information on that. So now let's get into the character leveling system. The player is going to be able to upgrade and invest skill and credits in the development and opening up the different skills according to your choice. You'll be able to use, or rather choose, specialization, and you can take on one of the 4 upgrade branches, which is Sniper, Stormtrooper, Scout, and Destroyer. When you level up, you receive for each level 1 skill point, and you can invest these points into the character upgrades until it reaches the super skill of your specialization, which is the part where it's different from Contract Wars. Everything before that is pretty much the same as far as leveling up. Now, I'm assuming that, there's going to be a difference in the way they do contracts and all that, but we'll see. So after that, the remaining 3 branches will be blocked for upgrade, but the selected branch is going to open abilities and weapons unique for the specialization that you've chosen. And when the character graduates professional class, his appearance is going to change as well, which is awesome. And that's going to be something great and, definitely welcome for this game. So there's also 2 other auxiliary branches of upgrade, which is pistols and modifications. And you can take those on to augment the main specialization as well as skills from other specializations, but only up to the super skills. Also, the skills can be reset and skill points can be redistributed at any time between the fights. So basically just like when we do, reskilling in Contract Wars. Okay, so the first one up is Stormtrooper. He's the most heavily armed fighter among the hired ops characters. He can survive a remarkable number of hits where any other class would instantly be washed into a grave, as they say, by a lead downpour. He goes ahead of his teammates, covers them with his armor, advanced protection, and that will safely shelter him from explosions. He has regeneration that he can do that'll accelerate healing of wounds and health recovery in combat, heavy armor, and he'll face a number of greater hits without harm, but this will come at an expense to mobility, of course. Now, Destroyer, he's a master of dealing damage with heavy weapons, machine guns, shotguns. He's not as fast, but he's capable of unleashing a concentrated barrage of fire in his sector and toppling it with precise throws of grenades. Now, the firing stabilization skill allows him to shoot long bursts, controlling the scatter of hits, and augmented grenade increases the damage dealt by explosion and the distance of the throw, as well as casualty radius. So basically in Contract Wars originally, firing stabilization is what we know as fire stab. Basically you'll see the crosshairs and then you will see these red crosshairs, at least in Contract Wars, they're probably going to change it. And they start to group together towards the middle, and the firing, your grouping, your spread goes into a more narrower focused, a more accurate beam, if you will. So that's going to be cool. Now, Scout, he's a mobile fighter. He's light, uses compact weapons, moves real quick across the map, highlighting objectives for his allies using a scanner or binoculars. And his skills are aimed at excelling in that area, and Silent Step allows him to move almost noiselessly. Upgraded sonar detects enemies with greater effectiveness, and suppressor alignment will grant mean silence pistols and SMGs without a drop in efficiency. Now, for Sniper, and some of you will be very excited for this, especially the last part, he's a master of long distance shooting, and the bonus is going to be available to him to facilitate the successful completion of his tasks. For example, the anti-reflection coating skill reduces the probability of Sniper getting detected by the glare of optic sight, and aiming concentration will increase the accuracy of the hits. Now, the Sniper's also going to get to wear a Ghillie Suit. Now, this is something people have wanted for a while in Contract Wars, and they're finally going to get it. And I think that is great. So there you have it. I mean, it's pretty much cut and dry. There's not very much more than that, but it seems that they are giving us so much more information a lot quicker. And I really do expect that October, if not the end of October, would be the early access. And I really hope that I get in it. And if I do, I may not be able to record anything, but if I can, I will, if that's within our NDA, if we sign one, whatever. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to give you more information as it comes to me, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all at Colonel Twerkins, and make sure to subscribe to become part of the Broham Nation. Like these videos so that you can click on your Twitter or whatever and share it. I'm out. Peace.